Now I know this was technically yesterday when you're watching this, it's today as I'm recording it, but I did that in the wrong order. One of the dailies for Nightwave, and everything seems to be Nightwave at the minute because that thing is out, but this one I've been waiting for to return for a while. Usually it's one of these, but for some reason it's popped up as a daily. Transmute 3 mods. Now when this first appeared, we had an interesting discussion on transmuting mods that you won't use. I cannot, no, that's it. You cannot transmute these though, which just, I want to transmute the, you can only transmute unveiled ones. The whole point of this is, can you transmute Rivens and will it count? Because obviously if we go back in and just do 3 normal mods, I select 3 of those, actually I think it's 4. Transmute, are you sure? Yes. And that will count as 1, but will it work for Rivens? I have to obviously sit through most of these and find the ones that are complete rubbish that I will probably never use, that will turn out that I will use. This is going to take a while actually. What was it called? The Riven Transmuter, and this you can only get from the Eidolon Hydralist. Luckily that was one of the elite things, so happened to have some, so thought I would do this because, as you probably noticed, and I'll actually take that Riven thing off the screen because in case you couldn't tell by the mouse here, that's actually a picture on my screen. I haven't added that in editing. But if we go back and replay the footage and pause it at just the right time, you can see this does, for a fact, actually work, because there it is, right beneath the whole Riven image in the middle of the screen. At the bottom here, you can see it appearing in the background. Very well hidden behind the screen, because you're focused on what you just got, not what was appearing in the background. And actually going in to check, you can see it even says completed 2 of 3 mod transmutations. So the people who have told me that this won't work and transmuting the Rivens doesn't work for this, well, I would have to say no, it does in fact work. The only thing I'm not going to check for this is whether transmuting the amalgam mods will work towards this, because those are next to impossible to get and I don't really have spare ones to transmute. Though it should, because those basically work with the standard transmutation system. It costs a bit more, but it's classed as having rare mods. It's actually a little bit more than rare mods, because I think rare mods are cheaper to actually transmute. Yep, they are in fact cheaper to transmute those than the other ones, which is obviously what you would expect. The rare ones cost less, the amalgam ones cost more. I have no idea what the Riven ones cost because I wasn't paying attention to that in the slightest. This was just, it was there. This is the first time it has popped up since... The first time it popped up when I was talking to clan members and people in the Alliance about whether it would work or not, and nobody was willing to actually try it. Well, I tried it. It works. It's kind of wasteful, really, because you get rid of 4 Rivens and end up with 1. If you have a lot of spare ones, and honestly, I spent about 30 minutes going through them, and I really didn't want to get rid of that Cernos one, but I have another one that is better than that. So it was kind of a spare. I didn't even want to get rid of spare ones for weapons that I use, but they will work. So if you have a lot, you're not using them, you're never going to use them. Yes, you can use them for this act, this daily act, not a weekly act, which I thought was kind of weird. It does work. You will have to sacrifice Rivens for it, but yeah, definitely works. So we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.